Let's talk a little bit about maybe where you see things going, maybe the next 12, 18 months. I like to kind of get maybe some thoughts of trends you see playing out or what you see over the next, like I said, 12, 18.
Well, again, I think those short fun leagues are the way to go for those little holes that you have. I've seen some centers who are absolutely full in leagues, and they don't have room for those little short leagues, which is fantastic, right?
Right.
That's so great to hear. But I think if you do have holes, those are places to go. I feel like drink and food specials really, we have this exciting new menu item that really grabs people, or a specialty drink, alcoholic or otherwise. That's just something special that they couldn't get somewhere else. We are such a unique facility. I think we should showcase that and really get the people involved. Youth, of course, I think are so important. I think to grab onto them because, like you said, they come back, and you never know when that one youth bowler is just going to love the sport and grab onto it and be that lifetime customer for a center or for the whole industry. So I think we got to keep this going. We are in a great spot in the bowling industry, and however we can keep that going, we've got to.
I like that. Yeah. I mean, I think most centers you talk to, they're on an upward trajectory, and what factors are contributing to that is hard to say, but as long as we can keep this train going, then everybody's going to be in a good spot.
Yeah, I think it's social. People found out what it was like to not be allowed to be social.
Right.
And they just want that. They found out that's something that they enjoy in their life. I hope that's why, because I hope people just don't forget about that.
Yeah, I think it's a good kind of counterbalance to maybe the more kind of technologically driven lives we have, where we're sitting behind a computer screen for more, or looking at a phone screen for more hours of our life. That becomes a good balance to it because it's very tactile. It's not like overbearing, like it's not difficult physically, but it's bringing people together, and it's like an activity and a little bit of a retro throwback for a lot of these places. So
absolutely. A lot of people go bowling and say, oh, I remember when I went bowling as a kid, and everybody's got a bowling story, right? I listened to Kyle Petty talk at Bowl Expo. Kyle Petty had a bowling story, and it's Nick Saban had bowling stories at Bowl Expo. I mean, everybody has a bowling story. It's part of everyone's life, which just makes working in this industry so rewarding and exciting.
Yeah. No, it's funny because whenever I introduce myself to people and tell them what we do who are outside of the industry, they're like, bowling, that's so cool. Like, I would have never thought that. That's so awesome that you get to work with them.
Yeah. And I'm sure, as you've seen, you go to Bowl Expo and you're like, oh my gosh, all of this is bowling? It's really awesome. It's so cool to be a part of.
It's really grown. I think a lot of centers have gone from more traditional houses to more of the FEC, and they really open up what they're able to offer people.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of centers taking out lanes, which isn't always what we want to see. But that revenue, that's not non-bowling revenue, the escape rooms, the laser tag, arcades are just huge.
Yeah.
And huge money makers. I think as long as everybody can make sure they build up those non-bowling revenues as well, so that we've got a great product in bowling, but those other things kind of gives people another option.
Yeah, it gives you more reasons to bring other people in, and it pays for the bowling to be kept up too. You know, like Absolutely. For the upgrades, a better bowling experience, fixing machines, and all that stuff's cheap. So the other stuff helps pay for it.
For sure.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 10 of them a week. Subscribe to learn more and keep learning about what's working in the industry. Talk to you then.